Welcome back. You're still tuned into Business Lunch. And as the Indian market hit record high after a stellar run in 2023, my colleague Yash has compiled some data on how the depth of the market has changed in India as the equity cult grows. Yash, take it away.
Well, Sonal, as you rightly pointed out, we are closing the year with markets being at all-time high levels, and there is some very interesting data to sum up the year for the capital markets as far as India is concerned. Indian market capitalization this year has crossed $4 trillion US. That is the largest in the world. Also, that market capitalization has taken the market cap to GDP with a growth of about 10% in the current calendar year, that is CY23. With all of that coming into place, India now has 74% global share in equity derivatives and 61% global share in derivatives across asset classes. Now, there's a very interesting aspect as far as this data is concerned, and that is amongst the states of India. The top state with the most number of registered investors is Maharashtra, but there's a little change in the second position this time around. Uttar Pradesh has beaten Gujarat with more registered investors, which came in the current calendar year. So that will be an interesting point to note. As far as the markets and the indices are concerned, Nifty 50, a return of 18% has been given as far as current calendar year is concerned. Nifty 500 is up 23%, and the interesting part comes now when Nifty Mid Cap 50 is up 47% and Nifty Small Cap 50 is up 60%. Primary market action, we've spoken so much about primary markets this year. NSE main board IPOs, the fundraising was down about 24% this year. Emerge, which is the SME platform, the fundraising was up 175% this year. Looking at secondary market action, rights issue, they were up 120%. Preferential allotment, that was down about 46%. Funds raised via QIPs, that increased 5 times. And OFS issues and the funds raised there, that also grew about 44%. The funds raised via InvITs, that grew 3 times. And REITs also saw a growth of about 5 times. This is as far as equity is concerned, but let's look at debt. The total funds raised via debt, that was down 4%, but the total fund mobilization, that includes primary market, secondary market, debt market, that was down just about 2%. Final thing, as far as the total turnover in trades in calendar year 2023 is concerned, cash market was up 16%, equity options up 33%, equity futures down about 3%. We recently, had our managing editor Shireen Bhan speak to Ashish Chauhan, the MD and CEO of the National Stock Exchange. Let's look at what he had to speak about the entire equity market cult in India as far as CY23 is concerned and where India stands on that particular point.
Now, UP has become larger in terms of number of investors compared to Gujarat. So first is Maharashtra, of course, with 1.5 crore.
So UP has beaten Gujarat in terms of the number of investors.
So UP is now calling shots in many areas, but also in now stock markets. And so you can see the demographics are changing. I was in Uttarakhand a few days back, and I was checking out the number of investors coming from there. And it is the same proportion as the average Indian proportion in the stock market.
One significant inflection point that you expect or anticipate to see in 2024. The market is waiting for that. NSE IPO, are we likely to see that in 2024?
I don't know whether you've invited my regulator, but I wish.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in to CNBC-TV18, and for more news and updates, follow us on all the social media platforms.